Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the IS Companion. Today, we will delve into one of the foundational schools of psychology, known as structuralism. This school of thought played a crucial role in the early development of psychology as a scientific discipline. The birth of structuralism founding father, Wilhelm Wundt. Wilhelm Wundt, often regarded as the father of psychology, established the first psychology laboratory at the University of Leipzig in 1879. This event marked the beginning of psychology as an experimental and scientific field. Key proponent, Edward B. Titchener. Edward B. Titchener, a student of Wundt, brought structuralism to the United States and significantly developed its methods and theories. Core ideas of structuralism. Subject matter, consciousness. Structuralism focused on the study of consciousness, specifically immediate experience. The goal was to understand the structure of the mind by breaking down mental processes into their most basic components. Methodology, introspection. Introspection was the primary method used in structuralism. It involved trained observers who examined and reported their conscious experiences in response to stimuli. Introspection required rigorous self-examination and reporting on sensations, feelings, and thoughts. The aim was to achieve an objective analysis of conscious experience. Components of consciousness. Structuralists sought to identify the fundamental components of consciousness. These components included 1. Sensations, basic sensory experiences such as sights, sounds, and tastes. 2. Feelings, emotional responses, categorized along dimensions such as pleasantness or unpleasantness. 3. Images, mental representations or memories of sensory experiences. Structuralism's philosophical approach, reductionism. Structuralism adopted a reductionist approach, aiming to break down mental processes into their simplest elements, akin to atoms in chemistry. By understanding these basic elements, structuralists believed they could understand the structure of the mind. Scientific studies and contributions. Wundt's experiments. Wundt conducted experiments to measure reaction times, sensory processes, and attention. For example, he used reaction time experiments to study the speed of mental processes, such as how quickly a person could press a button in response to a light stimulus. Titchener's introspection training. Titchener trained his subjects rigorously in the method of introspection. He believed that with sufficient training, individuals could provide accurate and objective reports of their conscious experiences. Analysis of conscious experience. Structuralists aimed to catalog the components of the mind, much like botanists catalog plants. They developed detailed classifications of sensations, feelings, and images. Criticisms and demise of structuralism. Subjectivity and conflicting reports. One major criticism of structuralism was the subjectivity of introspection. Different individuals often reported different experiences when exposed to the same stimuli, leading to inconsistent and conflicting data. The reliance on self-report made it difficult to achieve objective and reliable results. Failure to address complex mental processes. Structuralism was criticized for its inability to address more complex mental processes such as decision-making, problem-solving, and language comprehension. It focused too narrowly on basic sensory and emotional components. Rise of functionalism. The limitations of structuralism led to the rise of functionalism, which emphasized the purpose of consciousness and behavior rather than its structure. Functionalism focused on how mental processes help individuals adapt to their environments, providing a broader and more practical approach to psychology. Legacy of structuralism. Despite its decline, structuralism played a crucial role in establishing psychology as a scientific discipline. It introduced experimental methods and a focus on mental processes that paved the way for later schools of thought. The emphasis on systematic observation and analysis of conscious experience influenced subsequent psychological research and theory. In conclusion, structuralism marked the beginning of psychology as a scientific endeavor. Through the pioneering work of Wilhelm Wundt and Edward Titchener, it sought to uncover the fundamental components of consciousness. While its methods and conclusions faced significant challenges, the legacy of structuralism endures in its contributions to the development of psychological science. Thank you for your attention. I look forward to discussing how the insights from structuralism influence the evolution of psychological thought and practice. Follow us on YouTube, www.youtube.com/iscompanion.